Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is the Saturday check-in. It is February 18th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, hit like and subscribe. Head on over to anchor.fm to check anchor.fm/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the podcast, and head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog. So, I'm thankful that today is Saturday. I got to sleep in, even though Baboy decided to sing the song of his people, and what a suffering song that was. But once he finally quieted down and realized, oh, okay, Dad's staying home today, he rolled over and went back to sleep, and when I woke up, I found him sleeping on the pillow next to me. So, of course, I had to bug the shit out of him. Not that it made a damn bit of difference, because cats and animals don't understand that, but whatever. Oh, man. So, let's see what has been going on. Just trying to maintain a good, positive disposition the last couple of days. As you know, earlier this week I broke my tooth off, and actually I don't know if I hadn't talked to you guys about that yet. I don't think so. Wednesday afternoon, when I was at lunch with my sister, my tooth broke off, and I called my dentist. They didn't get back to me until Thursday morning, and then they told me, oh, well, we can't see you for an emergency appointment until the 28th. I was all, really? You're just gonna leave this hole in my mouth, me as diabetic? Okay, that sounds healthy. Well, if anything else goes wrong, feel free to call us. I said, why do I have to wait for something to go wrong for you to call me? Or for me to call you, yay preventative measures or something or another, but I digress. Anyways, I just realized that I had talked about this on the podcast, so I'm not going to, get into it now, but anyways, so, yeah, Friday night, last night, I went to the movies. Was supposed to go to the movies with a friend of mine who normally goes to the movies with me, and she flaked out at not really last minute. She started flaking out about going to the movies back in January. And I was like, listen, you have all between now and February 17th to, get your shit together. If you can't, figure it out, then fine or whatever, but just know that it's coming up on the 17th. So, I ended up going by myself. And I had a good time by myself. Had a little bit of that agoraphobia thing happening again, where I was just like, no, I don't want to go because something bad's gonna happen, I've got to figure out what the hell that's all about, because that's not good. And it only seems to really happen, I just realized I was really whitewashed also. It only really seems to happen when I'm going to one city versus the other city. If I have to go across the bridge, I get really kind of anxious. And when I'm going toward my sister's house, though, not a care in the world. I know that it's just a straight shot or whatever, and boom. Not that it's not a straight shot to go toward or go over the bridge or what have you. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't have any idea why it's like that. I can drive all around my neighborhood and the city, like, right next to me. You know, I can go to the YMCA and into town 33 times a day. Doesn't freaking bother me. Go to my sister's all day long. Go all the way over to, like, Port Angeles if I need to or want to. Doesn't bother me. Going the opposite direction across the Hood Canal Bridge, just not for me. So, anyways, I had fun though. I left my house about 5:15, and went and walked around Walmart for a little bit. Got some things that I needed for the cat. Didn't really take too much of a time to look at stuff that I need and want. I just kind of like quickly glanced over a few clothing items and went through the electronics department. Not that I need anything from electronics, but that's where they keep the Funko Pop for whatever reason, is in electronics. So I went through and I looked at all the different Funko Pops. There's none that Walmart has been carrying the last 2 months that I really need or want. I'm actually doing better with like going on Amazon or even eBay and finding the things that I want for about the same price as what Walmart's charging. Walmart was only charging like $8.78 or some Walmart fraction there for a while. Now they're charging almost $12 for one, and I'm like, you can't tell me that this is inflation, because the manufacturer is literally 38 miles away from here. Like, they create it right there. So no, you can't tell me that this is inflation, because their prices at their depot store would be outrageous. But whatever. Yay, capitalistic greed or what have you. So, the movie I went to go see last night was Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and it set the precedence for several of the new upcoming Marvel superhero movies, and showed the exclusive was it exclusive? I don't know. It showed a trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy, and based on the coloration of the logo, I think that this one is going to see us losing Star-Lord. It's either going to be Star-Lord or Drax, or maybe even both. But if you notice on the Guardians of the Galaxy, all the different ones, the color of the logo is the color of the person who is going to die in that movie. So the very first one was a purplish pink color, and that was Yondu. And then the next one was I forget the color of that one, but like each color kind of ties in with a character. And so this one that's coming up in a couple of days, that one is like gold and brown, and Star-Lord's colors are gold, brown, and red. So we'll see what happens. And there's a couple of other Marvel and DC movies coming out this year that I'm really, really excited about. That's just right up my category for me, and I really enjoy those. So, looking forward to seeing more of those, and yeah. Outside of that, I got a new video game for my Nintendo Switch, and it's a game that I have wanted to play for the last probably at least 5-6 years, ever since I first saw it, and it's called Cuphead and Don't Make a Deal with the Devil. And it's all old-timely cartooning, like the 1930s, 40s, 50s Chuck Avery style cartooning done into a video game render, and the graphics are unique and really really nice. However, it is too easy to die in the game. Like every single fucking thing, if you flick your joystick too hard, you'll die. If you double tap trying to jump over something, you're going to die. And you have an onslaught of characters, of like the bad guy characters, that are just constantly coming at you. And it's like, how the hell can anyone get past all of this? Especially single player mode. So, going into that game knowing how difficult it is going into that game with the high expectations of the fun gameplay, and then finding out how difficult it is, has really kind of sullied the, like, feeling of wanting to play this game. And I'm almost kind of upset that I spent the money that I did to buy the game. I found it on sale for $15, $13, which was an absolute steal because it's normally $39. And I just happened to have a couple extra bucks, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen this game this cheap forever, and so I went ahead and I picked it up. And there's still downloadable content for like $7 or $8 that I can download to it. So if I get some extra money again, I might go ahead and download that extra content. But I'm really happy with the Nintendo Switch, and I'm so sad that I didn't get it sooner. And so the games that I'm playing right now is Cuphead, and I'm replaying Mario Odyssey to get all the little power moons, and I finally unlocked the darker side of the moon. And it's the one where, like, if you haven't played the game, at the very end you beat Bowser once, and then you have to collect all these moons to be able to go to the other side of the moon. And then once you land there, you have all the characters from all the different kingdoms that you've helped and saved or whatever else cheering you on. And then you have to go through like this almost impossible, at least for my skill level of gameplay, gauntlet. And I'm sure you have to rebattle all the characters that you had originally fought in order to get to the very last. And I don't know if I'm going to have that kind of patience, nor that I'm going to have that ability to do so. I did a running go at it for 45 minutes the other day, and I kept dying in the same exact place. And it's the fucking camera controls are so unnecessary. And in the game, when you're climbing up something, you have to position your body to jump in the opposite direction. So if you're facing, like, say this way, you'll jump backwards. And it's kind of just weird how it all... So you're trying to sit there, and you're on these platforms that are sinking into lava, and you have another platform that's growing higher and higher. So you have to jump from that platform over to the other platform, climb up that platform as it's sinking down, to get on top of a grate, to drop down to another sinking platform, to then jump off of that onto a grate that's like really thin, and that's where I die. I'll finally make it up that pole, and I'll jump from one to the other, and then because there's no way to shut off the, like, Joy-Cons from being motion activated, at least that I know of. If there is, and you're a gamer, please let me know how to shut off the Joy-Con responsiveness, because that shit has killed me more than once, where I go to jump and I like jerk the controller and he throws his hat, or it like does some weird loop-de-loo jump or what have you. So not a happy person right now with that game, so I had to leave that alone. But anyways, outside of that, doing my arts and crafts, and I've come up with a new painting style that I have been working on my little boxes with, and really excited about how that's turning out. So I'll show you once it's not in like the prototype phase, right? But like right now it's still kind of wonky looking and junky, and I don't feel like debuting it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go so you can go do your day, and so that I can get my day going. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, comment section down below. You need to get a hold of me, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com, and then make sure to head on over to anchor.fm/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the podcast, and then go give the blog some love, hellocupcakeitsme.com, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.